Hi guys, how are we doing? So this is just a quick update because I don't want to be out here too long. It's just started raining. We've ended up buying a new van completely. We've brought a 2005 LDV Convoy. I'll show you some pictures and some goes around in a sec. It's been partly converted, as you can tell. Not an ideal conversion, it's just got a kitchen down on one side, a typical town folk way of mentality. 10-foot kitchen and then a bed, that'll do. It was originally used as a hut, hiding for the rain for the builders and stuff. Just currently doing the MOT work on it now. We've done all the MOT work, and then this side here decided to burst the brake cylinder. So I've got a new one on board. We're going to get that replaced tomorrow or the day after with Max. We are next to a main road at the moment, so if I go quiet, it's because the car's going past. So let us car go past. Yeah, we're using one of Rusty Rose's park-ups at the moment. A lovely view overlooking Ben Nevis. It's been nice all day, and it's just only now started raining. And I've just been flat out with this, with work, because I work full time as well. It's just been non-stop. So I do apologise there hasn't been a video. But unfortunately, when you work full time, your Citroen, your home's been off the road for 2 months. We're just trying to get that fixed, which was a right pain in the ass just to find out. It's a part you can get, but it's not worth it. The part was a fuel solenoid on the Citroen that went. There's a £200 part from Lithuania. It's the only place I could seem to find it. I could get it through your car parts, but they wanted 500 quid for the bloody thing. Don't ever use your car parts. Don't. They're overpriced and they're poor quality. As much as they're quality, they're just well overpriced. But this way, for 2 discs, for this, which needed doing for the MOT, they were 110, 120 quid, just for a pair of discs. When you can go to places like up here, Highland Motor Parts, they do discs. Yeah, they're APEC discs, so they're Chinese, they're not the best, but they were 30 quid a disc. To put it in perspective for you, or you go onto eBay and buy a pair of Bosch set. I don't know how good Bosch are, I didn't know they did brakes. You can buy a set of Bosch with the pins and everything for 80, 90 quid. So yeah, we've had to do brakes, calipers, rear wheel cylinders, handbrake, wheel bearings, not wheel bearings, prop shaft bearing. It's currently got no MOT on it, so I shouldn't be driving it around, but I've got sick and tired of being stuck in the work car park for 2 months. So next year, these videos for next year are going to be a bit sparse. I'm just going to do what I can. So we're going to try and film. Film doing this if it's not raining tomorrow. Going to move down to the canal a bit further down the way and get this all done. Yeah. Other than that, there's not really much. So we've got a new van. It needs an MOT. It needs a interior rebuild. That's not an issue. We are going to be doing an engine swap on it next year as well, because it's got the wrong engine. It's got a 2.4 Transit engine, which, to those who like Ford, granted, but I cannot stand Ford. I think they're a waste of time and a waste of space, especially the engines. So we're going to swap this out for a 300 TDI at some point next year. So yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to leave you there for today. I'll get you some shots around the vehicle, and then we will hopefully, might have the wheel cylinder repaired done in this video. We'll see how long this video is. At the moment it's just me talking, and I don't like talking. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, which should be in the next fortnight. Yeah, I'll say I'm going to try and get them out fortnightly. Once this thing's back on the road, I can start filming properly. We was meant to go to Isle of Skye, but the MOT stations are very stupid up here. You're in a remote place, but they want your vehicle to look like it's factory fresh, even though it's 20 years old. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, we leave you there, guys, and we shall see you in a bit. Good morning all. I don't know how good you can hear me in here, but we are going to try and find somewhere flat to change this wheel cylinder. We also need to figure out how to take the winder, the doofy off the door so we can put speakers in, because for those who don't know about LDVs, from what I'm hearing, LDV standard never came with a radio. They were optional extras. You can see that when you look at the doors in the radio space. The radio space is minute because you've got the ECU directly underneath where you are, and the fuse box is underneath there. Another thing, so you had to wire in your own speakers and all that stuff. So the wiring's there. It has got a radio. As you can see, I've got my aux lead, because it's the non-Bluetooth one. I've just got to get some speakers. Problem is, nowhere's open this time of year. So driving around just listening to the engine and the phone on full beam. So yeah, I'm just letting the truck warm up now. And as you can hear, it's quite loud and rattly. And trust me, it is. I drove this 3 hours straight to get here, because that's how long it took to get here. And yeah, 3 hours to get here, 35 miles an hour from Inverness to where I am. And the problem is, it's so fucking damp everywhere. Even the mozzies are back out. And it's not winter. We've not entered winter properly up here. You know, we've just basically entered autumn. But the best bit about it is the convoy don't actually take too long to get warm up, so depending on the temperature and stuff, but everything rattles. That's why I've got no heat coming from at the moment. So I will see you guys when we're on the road and at that place. Yeah, hopefully it stops raining, because I'm going to get there, make some breakfast, make a coffee, and then make a decision. So yeah, then if I get a chance, might try to sneak it into Fort William, fill up, and then I've got 20 litres on board, and then I might go towards Manning somewhere. So that should give you an indication where I am. Yeah, we'll see you guys when we get down there. Right guys, so all we've got to what we're trying to do is change our wheel cylinder. So you just always just take the wheel off and get the screw out. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. It's one of them stupid screws. If you remember when I was doing the Mini a few months ago, the same type of screws. So now we've got the locating screw out. You've got 6 locating washers for your wheels, which there we go. So you get 6 of those, the dome shaped. You just get a flat blade screwdriver at the top and just pop them off. And if you lose them, you're fucked. You can't replace them. So I'm going to get the rest of this off. Give this a bit of a belt in. Take the handbrake off and go from there. So I'll see when I've got that off. Right guys, so as you can see we've got that off now, bit of an ass to get off. There's your old wheel cylinder there. So all we've got to do now is take spring off 1, 2, give it a bit of a clean around, and try and pop it back on again. So I'll see you when I've got the old one off. And yeah, you can tell it starts raining. Right guys, so as you can see we've cleared our way to the wheel cylinder, so there's a better picture for you. If I bring up the new one, you can see this is a bit better. There's the old brake line. Well, it's new brake line, but I might have to replace it, it's been pinched. But this is what the new one looks like. So this is what they generally look like. This is a 17.5mm. You can upgrade these to 19.5. They were 15 quid from Highland Motor Parts, so they weren't too bad. So yeah, we're going to get this one off. If I remember correctly, it was a 17mm socket there. Pops off the tray there. Just got to watch out for the bar. Ideally I should go around, clean it all up, get some wire brushes in there, brake cleaner on there, clean it all up, but it's just going to get muddy again and full of crap. Yeah, it's just the weather we're on. So yeah, so obviously there's 2 springs holding them on, which if I show you that one there, you just pull that spring off, so forth. So yeah, we're going to get this one done and get it swapped. And yeah, and as you can tell, she's not too bad underneath here. She's just a bit crusty. I'll go get some new exhaust rubbers Monday as well when we get a new brake line. So yeah. Hi guys, so you can see side by side the difference. This is your old unit. You can tell where it's been leaking from. You see the side seals here, it's been coming through all there. I'm not surprised with all the gunk and crap on it. But we're going to get the new unit on. Going to get some sandpaper there quickly. Get the new unit on. But that bolt, this nut here, it's extremely tight. As you just saw, I had to get a breaker bar on it. Focus. There you go. That's a 19. But yeah, and as you can tell, it's just filthy. So yeah, we're gonna get the new part on. Which getting the new part on is not an issue. It's getting the drum back on. And as you can see, the drum needs a bit of a sand down as well. So we're gonna give that a wipe out. Get the new one on. I'm gonna keep the brake line off so I can go and get a new one made. We've got a blanking plate on it anyway, so it's not too bad. I just need to get a new one made and get some exhaust rubbers at the same time. Then it's just a case of just wiring up a fog light to the front. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. I've just got to work out which one's the fog light in the back there, trace the wire through and get some bulbs for that. But that can be done when it comes close to the MOT, when it's not pissing down or something. So yeah, we'll get this on. It's not a bad spot. We've got our boats there. You know, might recognise that Audi EV. I didn't know who it was till we turned up. I don't pay attention to the world, do I? I'm about 6 months behind the rest of the world. So yeah, crack on, get it done. Right guys, so yeah, we've done 2 prop shaft bearings, both of them we've done. The headlight was full of water, so we've done that as well on the driver's side. We've also done 2 new discs and pads and calipers and brake lines at the front. And the same for the rear, 2 wheel cylinders, brake lines, etc. So now it's just time for the MOT, and I will see you guys later on. Right guys. How are we doing mixing those around? Because I look like an idiot. So we're going to take a walk along this lovely Caledonian Canal. As you can see, it's not too bad today. Just come out like that. So yeah, we've done all the MOT work now. I need to do the brake line. Yeah, I got to put a new brake line on. Bleed that side up, and then that is really it for the MOT. So for the MOT it needed front brake discs and pads, rear brake lines, 2 prop shaft bearings. That's all it needed for the MOT, and a handbrake adjustment. We've done that, but on top of that we've done rear brakes, wheel cylinders and front brake calipers. So yeah, it's not done too bad. Considering it's 110,000, between 110 and 111, I think what I say, it's 112,000 miles on the clock, sorry. 20 years old, it's an Audi EV Convoy 2.4. So yeah, it's not done too bad for the age. The parts are easier to get for this than they are for the Citroen. So that makes you wonder, makes you a good laugh, doesn't it? But yeah, I never realised how big this canal actually is. If I flip my back around, I know this goes all the way to Inverness through the 2 locks, but I never actually realised how wide it actually is. See if I can get you back up. I did a new phone case as well. I think it's falling apart. I'm falling apart. Yeah. Our park ups, you see where that house is. Our park up's up there somewhere, I think. It might be further along, but it's not bad. There's a waterfall on the way back. I'm going to check, or some rapids, stream, whatever goes to the river. The river is over there somewhere. You can hear it. I can imagine it's been lovely on a gorgeous day. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. As I say, the video is going to come out fortnightly, I think. And I will see what I can work out. I do work full time. So getting around, once we've got the MOT on it, we can start making videos properly again. But we've got a festival in May to get to. Come February, we're going to start building the cupboards for the van, the framework, etc, etc. And yeah, that's basically it. And then hopefully by the end of August, the van should be ready for winter. Better than this year anyway. And yeah, I physically can't wait to get it done. The floor, we've got a nice layout for it. Right then guys, I will love you and leave you all, and I shall see you all in the next video, eh?